know why. I think I know why. So we having a private chat. we got the private chat. That was me. I ain't push all the buttons.
See what I'm saying?
I ain't too proud to say when I mess up. I push the buttons though. Now we good.
You ain't too proud to say when you mess up?
Nah, I ain't too proud.
All right, let's go.
About to do that. Yeah, but anyway, man. Yeah, so even though you missed the private conversation, you already gonna see how this gonna go. He up and live. I'm halfway there. That's why I don't get up early in the morning. But we gonna go ahead and get into our stuff, man. How you been, man? It seemed like it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
I'm good. You know,
that's good, man.
A lot going on around us.
Oh yeah. First, let me tell the people what happened to me last week. I took a trip up to Buffalo with my man Flex. Shout out Flex and his family, man. They took care of me. I had a great time. We went to the Buffalo Raiders game. And I had a great time. All the fans was cool. Nobody was real rude or crazy or anything like that. But it was funny the whole time we was riding around, and it was a running joke. We look at people, well, they would tell me, they looking for, oh, that's that cocaine. Anybody acting crazy, oh, that's that cocaine. I'm like, man, why y'all keep saying that? You know, why y'all keep saying that? Oh, that's that cocaine. All of them telling me this. So I'm like, man, why they keep talking about this cocaine? So we leave. I get back home Tuesday. Right across from the field, from the stadium, they're building a new stadium. So it's just a big open construction site. Mm-hmm. And I wake up that Tuesday morning. I see the news, and it said some guy had fell down the hole with feces on him and this and that. So I was like, damn, we was just right across from there. So I'm thinking somebody dead or something. I'm thinking something real serious happened. So then Flex sent me another article of that same scenario, and it said, man strung out on LSD and cocaine. And got arrested because he didn't die. He got arrested from down there with the LSD and that cocaine. I was like, oh, they was for real.
It's everywhere.
Oh, my God. I guess I'm not exposed to just people doing cocaine that I know of. That's just around like that.
Okay, bro.
That I know of. So it just kind of threw me off just to see that happen and for it to be a running joke and then it was dead for real, you know. But
you enjoyed yourself?
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Flex, man. Flex, Mike, Big Mike, man, Tim, Mom McGee.
Dukes.
You know.
That's Dukes.
Dukes.
Yeah, that's Dukes.
Oh yeah. She took care. Oh man. Talking about food.
Yeah, I heard. Me and my dudes gotta have a conversation because I don't remember it being laid out like that when I went.
Yeah, she hooked it up.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I had a great time, man. So, and they want me to come back, so I'll probably come back.
Okay, I've been invited back, sir. You ain't gotta do it all like that. Tell me they want me to come back. Shout out to Buffalo, man.
Yes, indeed,
Shout out.
Man. Yeah, so let's go on and get into this. We're going to get into this news. I'm going to start off with a little bit. This has been kind of in motion for a little bit now, but it's really starting to come out a lot more. And I guess it kind of hit home for me because I actually have a little bit of skin in the game. A little bit, just a little bit. In South Carolina, there was a teacher named Mary Wood had stopped teaching her lessons about really the black experience. I guess, they passing these laws where you can't talk about anything racial and such and such. And this is a white teacher. And she was teaching, she had her students read this Between the World and Me, Ta-Nehisi Coates. Great book.
Very good book.
And all it does is it talks about, he expresses his experience as a black man as if he was writing to his son, like a memoir of himself to his son and kind of what to look out for. So the school suspended her, and the funny part about it, I won't even say the funny part, but it was the kids, two white kids wrote, because she has an all-white class, two white kids wrote that the book made them feel ashamed to be white. And to me, I don't know if that's just a sign of the times, or are these kids not ready for the truth? And I think she's teaching, I think it's high school, AP English. And so they wrote in, and that's how she got in trouble, and they told her they suspended her. Even more so, a lot of her other teachers said, why isn't she fired? They want her fired. And it's amazing to me that people don't want to hear the truth of America.
You finished?
Yeah.
Oh, you ended it kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Curriculum is going to be taught, man. Curriculum not going to be taught. Curriculum going to be skipped over. I don't know what I would want a white teacher teaching my kids. Like, I'm just, as far as our history, I don't know what I would want. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Would you be fine? Because she's only teaching white students. So I look at...
I think somebody need to sit in on that.
Okay.
To be honest, bro. Like, you might say something, I'll be like, hold on, that ain't, that's not accurate. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like that. I don't think I want my history taught like that.
Yeah.
She took a chance. Yeah, she took a chance. I actually applaud her for that, for taking that chance.
For sure.
It's not gonna get her canceled though. She gonna bounce back from that.
Yeah. I think she went to a hearing at the state, and Toddy Hinchy showed up and sat in the back. And of course they were shooting it down. So it's just like...
Yeah, she ain't. Yeah, I mean, she be all right.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight, man. I also wanted to highlight the book because we keep talking about our book club, trying to get that back together. And
these people don't read, man.
try to get back, and this is a quick, easy one. Get in there, get out, real good stuff. But yeah, I hope everything work out for the best on that one. I'm gonna tell y'all today. I'm gonna be petty today.
I finish with the news. I got something I want to applaud somebody on.
Okay.
I really
other news that has to do with the rest of it is kind of celebrity type stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
A situation happened to a brother of mine, a real good brother of mine, and he had to practice restraint. And let's talk about restraint with us as people. He was physically assaulted. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do anything back. He actually gave the guy a chance to apologize. The guy refused. Whatever the reason, he put his hands on him. The guy refused to apologize. I want to give a shout out to my brother, because I don't know. He demonstrated to me what a man was, what a man's supposed to be at a certain age.
Right.
I don't even know if I reached that yet, because I don't know if somebody can put their hands on me and I keep my calm. But he hasn't really said nothing to me or you yet. Mm-hmm. Or he hasn't said nothing to me, because I brought it to you. Mm-hmm. Are we past the point to where we have to, being physically assaulted, that defending ourselves with retaliation of a physical act?
Right.
Are we past the point that's not even acceptable no matter what now? Because he actually, was physically, he ain't even that kind of guy.
Right.
First of all, he's not even that kind of guy. Mm-hmm. And he did everything right in that situation, and I definitely applaud him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I'm there with that, man. Like, right. I can certain words trigger me. You know what I'm saying? So to actually touch me,
right,
is. But I applaud my brother for that, and I'm glad you didn't tell me that day that you seen me. I'm glad you didn't. I don't know what was your reason why not, but I'm glad you didn't tell me, and I hope that worked out the way you wanted it to.
Yeah. For me, even when he spoke to me about it, he really wanted to just move past it.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to answer any phone calls, conversations, this or that. So when I hear that, I'm not going to go around and tell people. But where we work, we work in a bubble. We have a network of old school folks. I can say that. And so it kept coming to me on a number of occasions. And it's funny, every person that came to me and said something said, he better than me. Because I would have swung on that dude.
Like.
And they would, all of them said, but he did the right thing. And it takes, and until you're met with it, and especially, like if we was in the street somewhere, that's a different story. But when you're on your where you make your bread, where you feed your family, where your lifestyle, you have to allow cooler heads to prevail. And he is a master at that.
Yeah.
He's a master.
He is.
And I love him from that, and that's one of the things I learned from him, and I grow from him. Being around him, we used to live together. He's always been that guy. So I'm always offended when people do things to him because I know that's not the type of person he is.
Yeah, you was gonna let me beat you up because you got mad because I said something to him.
Right. So, but yeah, man. So he just wanted to keep it cool, and I just left it alone. And like I said, I'm used to him being like that, and I commend him. And everybody that ran up on me about it, they said the exact same thing. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Hey, man, I seen how much that brother loved in that situation because people was coming up to me. Because after I got wind of it, you know what I'm saying, I went, things changed for a minute.
You trying to find, you Google addresses?
Yeah, I was looking for
what's
people.
Facebook?
You know what I'm saying? And then I was asking people, like, where was you at when this happened?
Yeah.
Like, people I needed answers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I watched the guy get emotional about it. And I never even seen this guy even upset.
Yeah.
But he, you know what I'm saying, he came and talked to me about it. He was like, you know what happened? That brother loved by a lot of people, man.
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
That just goes to his character. My question is let's put this in a life form as far as resistance. Resistance in how we handle women, resistance on how, we let women handle us.
Okay.
Where are you with that as far as a man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good question.
Because I hear a lot of stories. I'm part of it, you know what I'm saying, in some stories about, how hard it is for some men just to say no in any situation when it comes to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not just sexual, but the word no, they rather tell her yeah to keep her than to just tell her no and hope and whatever happened.
Or lie.
Yeah, or lie.
Just to keep moving. That's heavy. I think of, and I'm still, a piece of work. Still working on myself. But I try to look at the long game. Because a lot of times we react based off of what's happening right then and there.
Right.
So I try to look at the long game. If I tell her no right now, if I end up and going lay down with this lady, whatever, down the line, how's that going to affect my everyday life further down the line? It's easier to just act like you don't care. Or to act like, yeah, I'm good, and just push on.
Right.
But when you start to really look at yourself, and I think that's where we start to mess up, just people in general.
In general, yeah.
We don't take time to look at ourselves and our faults and work on them.
Right. Actually work on them.
Actually work on them. Because we can call them out all day.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I can tell you, yeah, what issues. But like, what you doing to change it? No. Hey, man, mind your business.
Right.
You know what as far as like the job, just take your job, your career. What are you not willing to do for this job? Like, because a lot of sacrifice comes with you morally when it comes to working for somebody.
Anything that has me going against my integrity and my morality. And when I say morality, it's more of, you're going to know if I'm the only black man in the room, you're going to know that, but not on a loud sense. Right. Just know you can't talk to me any kind of way. Y'all ain't finna say whatever, and I just sit back and be cool. They used to call me Black Panther back in the day because I would speak up on all the things that I felt was wrong, and they would just try to push me off to the side. The next day, I would come in there and say the same exact thing until I got some kind of result from the people. So I've always been the type that if I have something to say, I want to be heard. But not only am I a complainer, I come with a solution.
Right.
So I'm not just going, I feel like this, no. This should be happening because this is how it's going to work out in the long run. Or, if you say this is a family, they like to say,
Right.
No, you need to show me different. Make it fair. So I won't put myself in, and that's why I will tell people I've been at my employment for 24 years. I made 24 years on the 20th of this week.
Yeah, you sell some shots for that, bro.
So no, appreciate you. So, and everybody usually asks me, why aren't you in management? Why aren't you this, and that? And I tell people all the time, I'm not a yes man. I wouldn't make it too far in that establishment being the person that I am. And so that's why I just go in, do my time, and get out. But the funny part is everybody that I work with that is over me wants me to move up because of the effect that I have on the people around me. And I'm perfectly fine with that. And to be honest, I kind of make more money than they do when I do overtime. So.
Are you cautious when you talk to your friends as far as things they think? Do you be like, yo, give them a different perspective, or you just let them go with it? Because I got a friend, and me and her text all day of shit we see off social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we know these people in real life. So it's like when we see something, we're like, yo, we petty as hell. That's what we do now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like when you see your friends get up there, man, and they say some things, and you just be like, hey, man, let me talk to you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or do you just let it go? I mean, because you still got to let people be who they are. Do you let them continue to be loud and wrong? Or do you be like, yo, let's look at it this way. Without even changing how you feel. Can we look at it this way? And then you let them make up their mind. Because I know a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah. And it depends on who my friend is. Like, of course, y'all, I'm calling y'all that every shot I get. Some people that I like associates and this and that, we just had this situation happen the other day. But some people I let live. If it's somebody that I'm not in contact with on the daily, I just let them live. I take the back seat on that. But if it's somebody I'm close to, I'm going to say something. And it's going to be off to the side.
So the nature of the relationship makes a difference to you.
Yeah,
okay.
Dictates how I'm approach it. But if it's somebody I'm close to, yeah, hey man, what you doing, man?
Right.
Good and well that blah blah blah. And I try not to do it online.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that everybody looking like, man, what's up with y'all? Just like they thought, something was up with us because we took a couple weeks off.
Yeah, they did.
Hey man, y'all all right?
Yeah, y'all beefing?
Yeah, we straight.
You know something?
Right.
You know
What'd he say?
But to rewind it and start with the relationship part for me, my goal is always to keep women out of my bed. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep everything, because I know me. I'm very technical.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think my resistance with me is being able to just say no. You can't win me with your vagina at this point in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that's hard for a lot of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like the homie posted a question the other day about trying to get out of the friend zone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it was a creepy move. But of course, I was thinking too far into it. But I just wanted to mess with him a little bit.
He just like to throw
yeah,
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Shout out to Crespo. Why can't you be like? Is that hard for brothers to understand that? You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't gonna be for you, and you shouldn't accept everything that's put in front of you. Like who likes you aspect of things. That's weird. That's weirdo shit to me.
Really?
Yeah. I can't like somebody just because they like me. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's kind of bold. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm lying to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get some people say, you could grow to like them. If I had grow to like you off the top, we dead coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I could be if I ain't interested and I get a win like you like me or something, and be like, okay, let me see where this go. I think I'd have set you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do.
That's funny. I just told somebody that if a girl approaches me, she already starting on the lower tier, so I kind of just deal with her when I want.
See, you go disrespectful with it. I ain't.
I'm just saying.
Nobody
I'm just saying. But I'm gonna go further and say that if I know that somebody like me, I'm gonna be a little bit more open to that. You said it's kind of weird. I'm fine with, if I know they like me and I'm gonna talk to them like that. And I could say that gives you both sides of the table because in most cases we are the predators. So we're always the aggressor, supposedly. So when you
we
get
gotta be predatory though, can we just be hunters, bro?
yeah, you can call it what you want to.
It matters. It matters. Okay. It matters.
We're the aggressors.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I'm
Is
good
that
with
better?
that. Yeah,
okay.
I ain't predator though.
You're right. You're right. That was bad. That was bad. Now that I hear bad. See, this is why you don't wake me up early for this type stuff.
I'm like, wait a minute.
This is why I
can't be no predator.
That's why I don't be talking as early. But but the aggressor. So when you used to be an aggressor, it's a certain way that you move. It was a certain way, certain things you do to put in place to make sure stuff is happening. Versus if you're on the other side of that, and you're not necessarily the prey, but you know that the person is interested in you. So you don't have to put forth as much energy as you normally would.
Right.
And that will just be like, okay, well, is she really liking me just because of whatever? Or am I doing this just because she liked me?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get into that. Who wasting who time?
But you got to get stuff time to flourish. Because have you ever dealt with anybody that you didn't like?
Let's say you around this lady for years, bruh. Y'all just cool.
Right.
And all of a sudden, she started being real flirtatious. You don't even see her like that. Do you just tell her right there? Do you practice your resistance for just doing somebody dirty? Or do you just be like, you know what, this going to be a quick hit. Let me go on and get this out of the way.
What?
Like, I mean, come on, man. You at some point, you got to stop, man. At some point, you got to stop.
Yeah. You got to know when to say no. I don't know if I got there yet. So it's good that I don't be out like that.
You definitely ain't going outside.
Nah, yeah, I don't be out like that. But I'm luckily I have a great relationship, so I don't even, look at that kind of stuff. But
it's a lot of men out here and women with great relationships.
Yeah.
Will knock something down in a heartbeat.
For some people, it's just physical. It's strictly, and I ain't mad at them. It's just straight physical.
But where are we going as far as our growth? You know what I'm saying? As we call ourselves men. You know what I'm saying? Where are we at? And I'm talking about society, not me and you.
Right.
Where are we at with our growth to get past the point of it's just physical? Because if it's just physical, if it's done to you, you should be able to stomach it the same way.
Keep moving. That's a good question. I think men in general are stunted in that area. Just like you said, if it was done to you, usually
you done.
You're done. Did you suck his dick? And then game over.
Well,
I'm out of here.
It's just TikTok, dog. I keep watching this shit actually. Where the lady tried to tell her the man find out she cheated, whatever. We almost cheated, and then his thing was too big. So, so he keep asking her, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm sorry. The dude had a text was like, yo, I'm sorry. Hope your pussy ain't mad at me, whatever. So he like, damn, he out here beating it up. And she was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what? And he was like, it didn't fit. And this dude was like, I fit. He talking about I fit. Yo, I'm dying laughing, dog.
Oh, goodness.
But,
oh, man.
The reason I ask these questions, man, because I watch how my son moves. And he got restraint, man. Like my son, and I don't know if he think he's somebody trying to catch him. I mean, set him up for something, but he very much practices restraint. Like my son, I could hear him on the phone, man. He could leave the house, man, and walk into a piece on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'd be like, damn, man. When I was 25, man, I was like, it's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? But it's amazing that I see that in him. I don't know, man. I know at 25 why I wasn't. And I know at 45 why I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm better. I'm much better. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm great at this point because somebody trying to throw me some pussy it might irritate me at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we are a people that we lack a lot within ourselves. Like last week we was talking about the man in the brick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We always discuss trying to better our people, but where's our restraint for the things that hold us back? I wish Nature Boy would have made it today. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to practice restraint within himself to get him to not follow the guaranteed money and go with what he really wanted to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that.
Yes, sir.
You know,
he actually doing the workshop right now as we speak.
Yeah, we going out there. We gonna have a show from
the Seals
from the Seals family farm.
Mm-hmm.
That was just something that, man. I look at him, I watch him. My son, I ear hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He be in there talking crazy to his homeboys on the game. You know what I'm saying? He told a dude last night or the night before, you're lacking. He damn near told him we gonna replace you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, but you know what I'm saying? I said, I guess he got it natural.
Yeah, he got it honest. Tighten it up.
That's all I got on that, man. There was something I was thinking about on the way over here, so I'll just go ahead and hit you with that.
Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of times, and your son is definitely an outlier. I have a friend that is pretty much the same way, and he's a great dude. I think it's just some people are just able to, their restraints, and even his whole life, not just in the sex department, his whole life, like he has the same amount of time that I have with the company.
Right.
He doesn't care to travel that much.
Right.
He doesn't go out. You know, so everybody like, Sean, you need to take such. You need to take him. I said, this man happy doing what he doing.
Right.
Who am I to tell him what he? Well, if I was him, he ain't got no kids, he ain't married.
Yeah.
Well, if I was him, I know he got money, he doing. I was like, why you all in this man business like that? If this is what he likes to do, that's what he likes to do. And he's fine with it. And it's not all about what everybody else thinks a single grown man with a career should be doing. And he could care less about it. And that takes a lot, like you said, restraint and just being 100% comfortable in who you are.
Right. Like, I mean, we all fight with it at some point.
Yeah.
Either dieting, relationship, hell, the amount of TV we watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us can't go a day without turning the box on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of things that going around us that we have trouble with doing without.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how, you know,
yeah.
to better oneself, you have to, you know, make a commitment to do without in some ways. You know what I'm saying?
Which is, to me, the purpose of fasting.
Right.
You know, a lot of people use it for religious reasons and things of that nature, but it's definitely a personal growth thing and a discipline thing.
Right.
But yeah, you're correct. 100% honest with that. So yeah, that was good. You came out left with you were sitting on that.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
yeah. Okay, I like that.
Every now and then, every now and then.
Like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Like that. Let's move a little forward. Let's talk about the Deion Mania.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I still ain't gonna be trying to go out there. I actually had tickets to go this weekend, but I wasn't trying to go out there.
No,
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. But you still got some people like, I'm tired of this already, and it's just like,
yeah, I read my homeboy said that.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked that he said that, but he did.
yeah. But do you think that's the root of how we are, just in general? When one person we got one man going against the machine, pretty much.
Right. I just feel, me personally, if you a black male, definitely, you have no, I ain't gonna say you ain't got no choice, but you should be rooting for Deion. You can have your own team. I get it. Michigan, the Wolverines gonna always be my team. Go blue.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm watching and I'm cheering for Deion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he changing the culture, a culture that needs to be changed.
Right.
You know, NFL ain't too far off the. NCAA ain't too far off the NFL when it comes to black coaches.
Right.
You know, we just seen what happened to Mel Tucker with the sexual harassment thing. He gone. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Right.
I ain't mad at what Deion doing, man. He doing it his way. I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at that.
Which he has always done. He's always been consistent. He ain't got no scandals, none of that. Been married. He don't smoke. He don't drink.
Yeah, he don't do
What else
that.
you want from this guy? You know, he's very sure of himself.
My question to anybody would be this: why not root for him? Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw, and speaking on Deion, I saw Dr. Umar Johnson.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Umar. That's my guy.
That's your guy. Yes. He gave Deion his props. He said he's doing a great job. He is glad he's doing what he's doing. But he was like, I still have a problem that he didn't keep it in the community.
Absolutely. I can understand that. I can understand that. He's making a lot of money for Colorado.
Yeah.
But he made a lot of money for Jackson State.
Yeah, he did.
Did Jackson State hold up their end of the bargain?
No.
And if that's what it was, then I can't be mad at Deion for leaving.
Yeah.
They doing pretty good too. I think they.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like the pull out of all the celebrities of Jackson State to follow Deion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that.
The pull out, like
they ain't nobody going. Well, the celebrities.
Oh, after,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I didn't care for it. I think somebody should have still been going down there.
Yeah, and you know, just like Willie D made a very good point with this, and that's exactly what he was talking about. You know, all the celebrities going out here to Colorado, they weren't doing that. But he was like, you know, when celebrities go places, they don't go because of who they are. They're going because the people have made something.
That's true.
So when you come to Atlanta and you say, where the hot club at?
Right.
The celebrity gonna show up at the hot club because the club is hot.
Right.
Not because I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, right.
So he said Deion is that guy right now.
Right.
So they just gonna follow where he's going, no matter where he is. They're gonna follow. So for Jackson State, if you weren't, and I'm quite sure, and we spoke about it, we still wasn't, you know, heavy into it before that. So we were still gonna push for him to do well.
Right.
But I'm not finna fly out here and go to a game, and I never did it before just because you out here doing your thing.
But why not though? Why can't we change and do that? Why can't we just? You can't do that.
I told you I had tickets to the game this weekend.
Okay, but I'm just saying, why could we say, you know what, we gonna go out here and put some money in Colorado?
Nah.
You can't put no money in Colorado?
Nah, I watch the game here and there. I'm gonna push for him.
Okay.
I want him to do his thing.
That's
but
it?
Colorado?
Yeah.
Nah. Nah, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Deion, keep doing your thing, man. I think I want to kind of wrap this up because this thing's starting to act a fool on me.
Yeah, well, let's get out of here. It was early morning, man. Just get it out the way. We wanted to have breakfast with y'all, you know.
Yeah. Little early, quick little waking debate, man. This was a good one. One more thing I want to say before I get up out of here. You people with dogs, I know y'all love y'all pets and stuff. When y'all walk y'all dogs and they doo-doo in people's yard, I'm that guy that I'm going to go out there, I'm going to put a little pepper, a little something around the doo-doo, so when the dog come back, he going to be sneezing. And you can blame yourself because you need to pick that up. That's all I got.
You finished up?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out, yo. Shout out to my brother, man. My birthday twin brother, Reginald Adams. He put me onto this book. It's called The Ultimate Mental Health Journal for Black Men by Frank Evans. And what it is it's a guided 50-day journey and prompt affirmations and other exercises to get your power back. And what I was talking to him about, he said it's a process because you have to. It's like a book. You can't even share it because you have to write things down in it like a journal.
Oh, journal.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna ask you certain things. And I got my hands on a copy. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start it probably next week. I got to finish up a book first.
Okay.
If you can get your hands on one, because it was hard for me to even get mine. Like I seen $300, I seen $10. You know, I just happened to, Amazon didn't help me on this one. I had to actually research to find one for $10. I would hope we all can get our hands on one, man, and actually have conversations about things like that. like a little man's retreat.
Right.
Anybody up for that though? Let's go to a cabin, brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And actually have a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just sit around and talk for real.
Right.
Just us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure. Dang, that's a good thing.
Yeah, like I said, shout out to my brother, man, Reginald Adams for that.
Yeah, spearhead that thing.
Yeah, man.
We can get that going, work that out. Actually, there's a couple guys that usually do that. Bakari and Mike and Big Darren, they used to do their little.
My boy Kerry. Kerry was the first I seen with the Black Mental Health retreat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Man, that's that early Saturday morning waking debate. Early special, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all have a good time. Soundproof Hung Room on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud.
Just stop it. YouTube, man.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm getting old. It's all good. Hey, man, y'all have a good weekend. We'll see y'all round the way. Holla.